Have you ever wanted to start a task or project but found it physically impossible? You tell yourself to get up and just do the thing, but your brain is so overwhelmed it just won't cooperate. This isn't laziness. It's something known as task paralysis. If you're a content creator or creative who has ADHD, you're probably already familiar with this concept. ADHD task paralysis can look like overthinking or overanalyzing every option, being unable to start a project even though it's high priority, getting stuck on decisions, or staring at a to-do list and having no idea what to do first. And when your whole job as a creator relies on you being consistent, this can make content creation feel like an excruciating uphill battle. You know you need to make content, you want to grow, but your symptoms simply won't let you. If you're new here, my name is Tori. I'm a Notion expert and VTuber manager, and I've managed dozens of neurodivergent creators and helped them actually finish the projects they care about. I'm also a neurodivergent creator myself, so when I talk about task paralysis, I'm not speaking theoretically. I've sat on the floor, scrolling on my phone, watching the sun go down, knowing I had a video to film, and feeling completely unable to start. In this video, I'm going to walk you through 3 stages that have personally helped me manage my task paralysis as a creator, and I'll show you the system I designed in Notion to help me make content even when my brain is doing its absolute best to sabotage me. I also made a free worksheet version of the system that you can grab in my Discord, and I'll leave timestamps down below so you can jump to the parts that are most helpful. Before we get into strategies, I want to quickly explain what's actually going on when you feel that I literally cannot start feeling. That experience has a name. Task initiation paralysis, and it's a type of executive dysfunction. Your executive functions are the brain processes that help you plan, prioritize, start tasks, and shift between them. In ADHD and other neurodivergent brains, those systems are often underpowered or easily overwhelmed. So when your brain sees make a YouTube video on your to-do list, it doesn't see one neat task. It sees plan topic, outline, set up camera, find microphone, fix lighting, script intro, do makeup or model setup, fight with OBS, edit thumbnail, upload title, description. That's not one task. That's a swarm of tasks. And your brain basically goes, too many steps, too many decisions. Let's just not. On top of that, ADHD brains struggle with time blindness. It's hard to feel how long something will take. Reward prediction. Your brain doesn't feel the future reward of this video might perform well. And choice overload. Too many options equal shutdown. So if you've ever thought, why can't I just start? What's wrong with me? I want you to know this is not a character flaw. This is your neurology. Now, you probably try to fix this with standard productivity advice. Just write a to-do list, just time block your calendar, or you just need more discipline. Just start. For a lot of neurodivergent creators, that advice doesn't just not work. It actually makes the paralysis worse. Here's why. A giant to-do list often turns into what some people call a wall of awful, a list of all the things you haven't done yet. Every time you look at it, you feel more guilt and shame, which makes task initiation even harder. Rigid time blocking assumes your energy, spoons, and executive function will be predictable. For ADHD brains, they're often not. So when you fail to stick to the schedule, it just confirms the story that you're bad at this. Just try harder completely ignores executive dysfunction. If your brain literally can't transition from I should to I'm doing it, more self-criticism isn't going to help. So instead of trying to force our brains into neurotypical systems, I built a way of working that externalizes as much executive function as possible. Let's get into the 3 strategies I use, and then I'll show you how they live inside my Notion setup. The first strategy is having a daily brain dump. Staying organized can be incredibly difficult when you have ADHD. When your thoughts, tasks, and ideas are scattered all over your brain, it feels impossible to know where to start, because everything is loud at the same time. So instead of trying to organize inside of my head, I dump everything out. For me, that looks like grabbing my journal or opening Notion and writing down every thought, task, idea, obligation, and oh, I should remember that's buzzing around. I personally like to brain dump all my thoughts before bedtime so I can actually sleep with a clearer head. And then I organize those tasks and thoughts during my morning routine when I have a bit more executive function available. So why does this work for ADHD brains? Simply put, it reduces cognitive load. Your brain no longer has to hold 27 open tabs. It gives your executive function something concrete to work with. It separates remembering from deciding. so you're only doing one hard thing at a time. The system I use is a Notion brain dump with prompts that help me scan different areas of my life and content. What do you keep forgetting to do? What tasks never seem to get done? Are there any videos or posts you need to take care of? That way, I'm not relying on my brain to remember what to remember. I just follow the prompts and type. And as a bonus, this brain dump is in a synced block, which means I can view and use that same brain dump in other sections of my Notion, like my content planner and my weekly planning space. So wherever I am in my workspace, my brain has one central external inbox. The second strategy is breaking projects into manageable tasks, but with a twist. You've probably heard this advice a million times. Just break the big task into smaller steps. And it's not wrong, but here's the problem. For neurodivergent creators, breaking down the project is a project. Even if it's something you've done before, like making a YouTube video, your brain might go blank every time. So you end up with make a YouTube video on your list, knowing you should break it down, but you don't have the executive function to do that today. That's exactly what was happening to me. I would sit down to work on content, and the first thing I needed to do was create a plan. And my brain would be like, we're already tired. So I changed how I approached it. Instead of breaking down every project in the moment, I made time once to break down every type of content project I could think of. YouTube videos, scripted shorts, social media posts, stream prep. For each project type, I wrote out the actual steps in order the way I actually do them, not the idealized version. Then, I built an automation system in Notion so that every time I create a new project of that type, the system will automatically create all the tasks for me, sort them in the order I like to do them, and adds customized sections inside each project template for me to connect notes, enter hooks, descriptions, footage, etc. So now, when I create a new video in my Notion Content Hub, I don't have to think, okay, where are the 15 steps between idea and upload? I just hit one button, and the project spits out a checklist my future brain can follow, even when I'm low on spoons. The reason why this helps with task paralysis is because it removes decision fatigue. You're not deciding what to do first, you're just following the next step. It bypasses the I don't know where to start loop, because start is already defined. It turns a big project into a series of tiny, winnable tasks that are easier for your brain to initiate. If you're interested in the exact Notion system I use, you can grab it from the link in the description. If you don't want to build a whole workspace, I also made a free worksheet that's available to everyone in my Discord community. It already has those big content projects broken down for you, so you can start using the method without setting up a full template. The third and final strategy is to focus on completion, not perfection. I know how incredibly intimidating this can be. If you know me, you probably know I'm a huge perfectionist, and the thought of producing content that's not up to my standard is a lot. But here's the thing, perfectionism is often just anxiety in a costume. For neurodivergent creators, it's also tied into all or nothing thinking. If it's not amazing, it's a failure. Rejection sensitivity. If this isn't perfect, people will judge me. And a brain that loves to hyperfocus on details instead of shipping the thing. Processing too many details and trying to do everything perfectly is just not realistic for my capacity. And if I don't focus on completion over perfection, I will never get anything done. Taking on more than I can manage only leads to excessive pressure and overwhelm, which throws me right back into task paralysis. So here's the standard I try to hold instead. Is this good enough to be helpful? Is this better than nothing? Did I finish the thing I decided to do today? That's it. So give this a try and post your content, even if it isn't perfect, even if you're not the best editor in the world, even if the lighting isn't exactly how you imagined. I promise, it'll be worth it, and you will only improve more and more over time by doing, not by waiting to feel ready. Very quickly, I want to show you how these 3 strategies live inside my Notion system, because this is what allows me to keep creating even when my brain is struggling. I have a synced brain dump block with prompts that collect all my tasks, ideas, and worries in one place, so my brain doesn't have to hold them. When I create a new YouTube video, short, or post, I select the project type, and my system automatically creates the full task checklist, orders them logically, allows me to tag them with energy levels. So on low energy days, I can still pick a tiny, low spoon task and move the project forward. Inside each project, I can track if I completed today's tasks. In fact, My notification widget shows you how many tasks you've completed today. So instead of thinking, did I execute this perfectly? I get to see, hey, I actually completed this today. The system is built to reward consistent small completions, not huge unsustainable sprints. If you want the full version of this content creator planner, it's linked below. If you're not ready for that, the free worksheet in my Discord will still give you the core of this method, so you can start breaking down projects and escaping task paralysis today. I hope these 3 strategies help you understand your task paralysis a little better and gave you some tools to actually move towards your content goals more sustainably. Let me know in the comments, what big content project are you currently working on? And which of these strategies are you going to try first? If you like this video, I think you'll love the one over here where I talk about how I set goals as a creator and why focusing on input goals rather than outcome goals can make your brain feel way more rewarded and less burned out. Feel free to join my Discord community if you're interested in free resources, content creation advice, and cozy co-working sessions with other neurodivergent creators. See you in the next video. Bye!